I'm Doran.
And I'm Dean.
And we're transmitting live from Lancashire's own ice station Zebra. It might be absolutely Baltic, but to be honest with you, we're too pissed to care. So, cue music. Hey everybody, it's Saturday night and this is episode 12 of Doran and D Talk. I'm Doran.
And I'm Dean.
And we're coming to you live from a very, I'd say, Baltic studio, hence the headwear and breath that you can see.
Yeah. This is not my fancy dress attempt at burning off Crossroads. I'm just fucking freezing. We've got more radiators in here and curries and it's still cold.
Yeah, it's absolutely bastard freezing, but not going to stop us. We're going to do what the Russians do and just try and pickle ourselves in an attempt to fend off the impending frostbite and our toes and fingers falling off.
In Scrumpy we trust.
Absolutely, we do. Yeah, we do. So this week we've got some great content as always. We've got some new stuff as well this week, so we're trying our hand at new things. So I'm just going to cough in a minute. Hang on. So it's doing new things. It's making me cough. So we're looking forward to that. We've got a few regular segments as well, haven't we? Which we're no doubt going to stick with. But so far, we've made it to a dozen episodes. Wow.
Dirty dozen. We'll have a box set that.
Yeah, we'll
when we're rich and famous.
Yeah,
Dirty dozen.
You go into HMV and see our faces on some sort of. Well, they have them like weird boxes, don't they?
About 3 times the price of anywhere else in HMV.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. So one day we may have one of those. So, but yeah, just to reiterate, at the beginning of every episode, we've got all social media platforms covered, including Instagram and what's the other one? Twitter. Yeah, that one. Which is Doran and Dean Talk. So by all means, go on there, give us a follow, give us a shout, give us a like, and don't forget about this little dude down here, this little box down here with our lovely faces on it, which you can press to subscribe to all of our channel and follow us and basically give us some feedback.
Yeah. Or if you can't see the little subscribe button, like Doran said, turn your phone sideways.
Oh, right, is that right?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Right, well, there you go.
If you look at it on portrait, you can just about see it, but if you turn it sideways, there's no excuse.
No, get it done. And so we welcome all feedback, good and bad. So yeah.
Don't forget Facebook as well.
Oh yeah, I forgot
that's
that
Doran and Dean Talk, no and.
Yeah, they don't like hands.
Yeah, don't like hands for some reason.
No, definitely. So I think without further ado, I think we'll headlong.
Headlong.
Yeah. We'll head headlong into the first segment this week, which is. Okay, so welcome to first top of the order today, which is this week's news. So we've picked out tried to pick out some pearlers this week, some interesting stuff and some bit wacky stuff as well. So without further ado, a story that jumped out for me this week was our good friend Elon Musk. So we quite like Elon, don't we?
We do, yeah. Yeah, he's extremely clever.
Yeah.
Not just clever, no, he's wise. Which is, I think, different to clever, because you can be clever and not be wise, can't you?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, we've known and have known quite a few people that have been clever, but the thick as...
Yeah. Common sense, fucking none of it.
None of it. No. Couldn't cross the road on their own.
No.
And yeah, they can do quadratic equations. Work that out.
We do what?
You may say it again. Quadratic equations.
Oh, right.
Yeah. And algebra and all that shit. Yeah. It doesn't really...
I don't do maths.
No, I don't.
Never done maths.
No. Never really bloody interests me, that's why.
Yeah, it's fucking, when you're at school, if a train leaves Hull at 3 p.m, doing 60 mile an hour, yeah. Doing 60 mile an hour.
It's underwater Hull at the moment, I think.
Oh, isn't it?
Yeah, they're both floods.
And little Johnny's on board and he's got 4 apples. What time will it be when he gets to Preston with 3 pies and stuff like that?
Yeah.
They never once used this as a left school.
No, I've not either. No. Never, no. Shit, innit?
We're off on one already.
Yeah, I know, I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, Elon Musk. Yeah, Elon Musk. So he as always, comes up with these amazing concepts, doesn't he, about all these ideas about the best way to, I don't know, anything. Apply it to everyday life or get us to the far reaches of outer space. So on that very note, I know there's been a lot of talk recently about getting man to Mars, and there's all sorts of rovers being sent up there and missions from lots of countries. China are at it now. They're after going to the moon as well, which terms of putting men on the moon. But Elon's on about looking a bit further afield than that, so in terms of going to Mars, which is a bit of a scary concept in itself, going to Mars, because it takes, it's certainly a manned mission to Mars, it takes 2 years to get there.
Gel.
Yeah, so can you imagine, if they can't, we don't have the technology like they have in the movies, you know, to put somebody into cryogenic sleep and all that bollocks. Well, you can, but you probably won't wake them up. I do know that they're actually doing experiments now in Siberia with cosmonauts, where they're basically putting them in solitary confinement for 2 years to mimic the effects on the psyche being in a confined space for 2 years.
Make them watch Downton Abbey, they'll soon fucking be
yeah, they soon have a breakdown. Yeah, that'll break them, won't it? Imagine doing that. Yeah, like Clockwork Orange, wouldn't it, with the straitjacket tied to the chair. But no, it's quite scary, that, really, because I know it's a noble cause, but you can't imagine, like Elon, basically what I was getting at, Elon said that he'll have the ability to transport, or should he say it would take 1,000 starships to transport millions of tons of cargo to Mars, to basically colonise it as well. But I mean, if one person's going to have the nonce to do it, yeah. So I was
it's not a bad idea. Put them all on Mars.
Different show, that.
Yeah. Put them all on Mars.
Yeah.
Kick him outside like Total Recall when his eyes start coming out of his head.
It's funny that you should say that, because I was going to get on to, not nonsense, I was going to actually get on to talking about them selling it to people. How they all about colonising it. Would you think, yeah, good idea that? Who's going to stick their hand up for that? Seriously. Bar a couple of extraordinarily well-paid astronauts, or because the chances are you're not coming back.
No.
You go in, you're gone. So you can't imagine, like, you know, getting the brochure for that one, can you? And going, oh yeah, should I start a new life on Mars? Can you imagine that? You wouldn't do it, would you? Would you?
People from Leyland would go, 'cause it's more interesting.
They should go.
There's more to do.
Yeah, there's more to do. Yeah, it actually resembles a lot of the landmarks on Mars. Resemble a lot of the landmarks in Leyland, so it won't be too much of a transition for them.
Fucking more intelligent life on Mars and all.
Less drugs, but other than that, there's it'd be quite a similar environment. But yeah, you can't imagine selling it to people. It's like, you can't imagine going to travel agents, can you? And going, hey, what about this? You know, go to Mars. Oh, fair enough. What's the flight time? 2 years. All right.
What's that when I get there?
Yeah.
Fuck all.
Yeah, night. Yeah. You have to take your hotel room with you when you go. Can't imagine that. Plenty of fresh air? No, not really.
No.
It's hot though. Yeah, but it's very cold at night. You know.
Minus 300 or something
yeah,
like that.
Take an extra jumper. You'll need it. A factor 5,000 sunscreen. But it's interesting. It's got to be done, and I'm excited about shit like that. I love it. But would I stick my hand up for going? Fucking hell, I wouldn't do.
But there's plenty of people that just want to be the first.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
I don't know.
There's loads of people that just want to be. They want to get their little bit of fame in, don't they?
Maybe.
Basically, if they were the first person to do anything, they'd do it.
Yeah, true. There's a bit of that, I suppose. But then again, I thought it got me thinking actually. But you know, when obviously we colonised Australia, and like you just touched on, we sent all the criminals over there. It's the sort of same thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
We sort of thought, well, shit, somebody's got to go. Well, I'm not going. Are you going? No, I'm not going. No chance. Well, who the friggin' hell are we going to send?
Send the crims.
Send the crims, yeah. And that's what they did. I can see them doing that. It's like, is it Pitch Black?
Yes.
They do that, don't
Love
they?
that film.
Yeah, underrated movie.
Yeah.
Shot in a very weird light, that movie. Actually, I thought Vin Diesel's one of his best movies, that.
Definitely.
From an acting point of view.
The Riddick ones got worse as they went on.
I think did I see the second one?
Chronicles Riddick is good. That's the one with the necromongers in it.
Yeah, I can't remember.
They fight some off on
Yeah.
That's a good one. But that Riddick, the one that's just called Riddick, that wasn't
Was it
really
shit,
good.
that one? I don't think
It was alright, it's worth watching. If it's on, watch it, but...
First one's good, isn't it?
Yeah, first one's cracking.
Yeah, really, really good. And, so yeah, I mean, it is going to happen, isn't it? But I just can't imagine being a hard sell, that one. A really hard sell. And then again, if you're going to be sort of crossing the galaxy to get to another planet, colonise it, would you want to send man's first representatives being like murderers and rapists and all that? It's a bit of a funny one, isn't it?
Yeah, not the criminal aspect of it. I suppose if you weren't there permanently, is that if they could get you back, you know what I mean? If there was a way of getting back, you could do it on a rotation basis, if you will.
2 years though, my God. I'm trying to think of that. 2 years. We've all done it. Imagine being on like your flight and you sat next to somebody who's just a complete twat.
Oh yeah.
And you know you're on a 4-hour flight, or worse, 7 hours if you're going somewhere really far, unless you're going across the Atlantic. But imagine being put together with somebody for 2 years who was you just couldn't stand.
Just about a fucking screaming kid. They want to send a kid up there for some reason.
Yeah, I would. No, definitely not. No kids allowed, without a doubt. So, but good old Elon. I mean, he's the one saying that, scratching the surface of it and saying, listen, logistically, this is what it's going to take, you know, to actually get the gear up there. And he reckons he can do it. And I've no reason to disbelieve him because he's a lot of people think he's a crank, but he's a lot of stuff he said he'll do, he's done.
He's made all the tunnels in LA, hasn't he? Or making them.
Yeah, these traffic things.
Yeah,
I've heard about it.
All the traffic jams in LA apparently
are
mind-blowingly bad.
Cause I know on that. Well, when he was on with Joe Rogan, that he said, didn't he? He's thinking in other dimensions, isn't he?
Yeah.
Whereas I think he did a thing where he said traffic is 2-dimensional, whereas we need to think in the 3rd dimension.
Yeah, up wasn't feasible. So
yeah, down was the only way. Which actually, like I can't remember who said it. Who said that thing that if you take away all improbabilities, the most logical answers won't work?
Occam's razor.
Is that what it is?
Occam's razor is, if you get a problem, the most rational explanation is probably the correct one. Almost obvious, if you know.
So I think he thinks a lot like that, doesn't he?
He had a bit of a feud with Pablo Escobar's brother recently. Have you seen that?
Well, the domain name. Was it a domain name thing?
Do you know he made them? Elon Musk owns that, the Boring Company, and he made them flamethrowers as a laugh.
Yeah.
And he sold
quality that.
them. Even though he keeps saying they're not flamethrowers, just for legal reasons. Pablo Escobar's brother, he's trying to cash in on Escobar's name.
Oh, that's a shock.
Yeah, what a shocker. And he's having a bit of a spat with Elon Musk because he reckons it was something to do with flamethrowers.
Oh, right.
The idea of it was Pablo Escobar's or something like that. So so fucking skinning people alive and hanging them upside down. You can't patent that either.
No, you can't. No, you can't. No, I was thinking of. He recently he was in a lawsuit with somebody over a domain name to do with his brother, and he won. I think it was something like PabloEscobar.com or Escobar.com or something like that. And anyway, he won. And net result meaning that he's minted. Well, he's minted anyway.
He must have known where his brother stashed some money.
We hear all these, well, they're not stories, it's facts. It's not where it is. Like, there's barrels and barrels of cash buried all over Colombia.
So at his height, Escobar was responsible for something like 85% of all the drug trafficking in America. And it said he spent something like $6,500 a month on elastic bands to bundle all the cash together. And he couldn't put it anywhere. He had it in his walls and
everywhere. Because you can't do anything with it.
No.
You can't do anything with it. And I'm sure it was something like, I think I've got this right, that in the 70s, bear in mind, quantify that in the 70s, he was earning $30 million a week.
That's a lot. That's a lot now, but in the 70s.
A week. So, just phenomenal. And like I say, he was taking more cash than he could ever. He could just have a bonfire every night, couldn't he?
Well, he did that when he was on the run, wasn't he? When Colombians turned against him, because they saw him as a bit of a Robin Hood figure.
Yeah, they did, yeah.
But when the Colombians gave into pressure for states and he went after Escobar and he went on the run, he was fucking burning bundles of money on fire to keep it warm. Like KLF.
I'd do that, but I haven't got any cash here. I'm that cold. I probably would do.
Yeah, I don't think 2p's burn very well.
No, they don't. No, they don't. No. It's a shame though. Maybe one day. You never know. So good old Elon. Going back to Elon, he's thinking ahead as always. So watch this space.
He should be president.
Oh, I don't know. He's a bit radical, isn't he?
He might be a bit too clinical, I think.
Yeah.
But he should certainly be an advisor of some sort.
Something. Yeah, I'm sure he does. To be fair, I'm sure he does. He thinks NASA's a joke, by the way.
Oh,
He doesn't like. He thinks they're not great. Not what they do. So, but it's all going in the private sector now. Definitely.
It's where the money is.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, where the money is.
That's what it's all about, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is. So from Elon too, what have you got?
Well, we've gone from Elon Musk to bus drivers in Kent. You know, we'll see a similar pattern there, don't you?
Yeah, it's just a seamless link.
Goes together like fish and chips.
Yeah.
Not too bad. I had that for lunch today.
Oh.
Fish chips and mushy peas.
Oh God, stop it.
It was good too.
What did I have? Oh, I had pizza at work. Yeah, leftover pizza from yesterday. They both pizza at work yesterday, and then I had the leftovers from the work pizza.
Pizza. Yeah, but I had fish and never had any batter on it, which I love. I hate it when you put 4 inches of batter on it.
I don't know, you know, I'm a bit.
I get sick of it.
I get a bit short, you know. I do like batter though.
Well, it's a bit nice that. But getting battered.
Oh, very good.
Bus drivers in Kent. Apparently there's an housing estate and it's rough as a badger's arsehole.
That's rough.
That's rough. And it's that rough that the bus companies that run the buses in there said, nah, we ain't having that now. We're not sending them in. Apparently bus drivers were finding dickhead skivvies blocking the road. So buses are having to stop, and then they were pelting bus drivers with buses with bricks and shit like that.
Little bastards.
But they're on about arming them.
They should
with
do.
some kind of, I don't know what, it can't give them a gun like, but you have to give them a suppressor.
I'd give them a fucking gun. I would. I hate shit like that. It fucking winds me up.
The lowest people on Earth, well, there's a fucking subcategories, but down there, and I mean in the fucking doldrums of humanity, are the people that attack paramedics and firefighters.
Oh no, yeah, it's horrific. Yeah, I'd string them up. I would. I'd string them up. But it's like I know it sounds like what people said when we were young, and you thought, oh, you're old, and you're saying that. But where are the parents? What the fuck?
Yeah, they don't know.
The parents just. Yeah, it's just so. But I knew not to do shit like that when I was 15.
Well, it makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah. But no, I had bus drivers. I won't be a bus driver. Well, I might, well, I won't be. But if I had to be, I wouldn't do it at night. No chance.
Definitely not.
Do it. That's why they do it during the day. And I think, rightly so. When they do drive at night, they get like double the money because it's just dangerous.
Well, they're behind bloody 4-inch thick perspex and everything now, aren't they?
But it's like you got drunks, druggies, like kids. And obviously this story is case in point, isn't it?
Remember when we used to get bus to college, set to college, we used to get off and go to pub. You used to be able to...
That's not true, Mum.
Fucking is. Yeah. We used to talk to the bus driver, didn't you?
Yeah, we knew him.
Yeah. But you can't do that now.
No.
Because they don't let you. You just can't stand behind line.
Well, we used to smoke and stuff and probably be loud and we swear, but we would never intimidate people.
No.
Never intimidate.
And that was only on a bus full of students as well.
Yeah, exactly.
If we got public transport, we were a lot quieter.
Yeah, we were. Yeah. The world's gone to shit, hasn't it? No, but I'd tase the little bastards, me. I really would. I'm sick of it though. I'm sick of kids like that. Sick of them.
Said before we come in, we were doing a bit of research on this, and I remembered an old film, Damnation Alley it was called. We Jan Michael Vincent, who was Stringfellow Hawk. Wolf.
Oh yeah, was it Stringfellow?
It was Stringfellow. I can't remember his last name. It was Stringfellow Hawk.
Nothing Street Hawk.
I don't know.
No, I don't know either. We'll find out.
We'll find out through Stringfellow.
Yeah, it might be. He died.
Yeah, he died recently. Yeah.
He wasn't that old, was he?
Recently, probably a couple of years.
Yeah.
Well, do you know what? I thought that. When I heard he died, I thought, bloody hell, he can't. Do you know how old he was?
Oh, go on.
73.
Oh well, yeah. Still quite young, but not older.
It is, but I thought he was in his 50s.
Yeah.
It shows how old we're getting.
Mind you, if it were, when was Airwolf? Mid-80s.
Mid-80s, mate.
Say 85.
Yeah.
So what's that? 34 years ago. Yeah, he
Yeah.
could have been 40. Yeah. But he looked younger than that, didn't he? Yeah.
But he was in a film called Damnation Alley, a post-apocalyptic one.
I've never heard of it.
You want to watch it, mate? It's really
No,
good.
I give it
George Papard's in it as well. Hannibal like 18 if you don't know who that is. And they survived by making these big old terrain vehicles, and they made this big fuck off truck with like a massive snowplow and spikes on it and machine gun turrets on it and stuff like that. Go on, Stagecoach.
They need to do that, yeah.
Get it happening.
Get it done. I would do that. Just Mad Max the shit out of them.
Yeah.
That's what definitely.
Mow the little bastards down.
Yeah. Need a lesson.
Yeah.
Absolute lesson. They're not even, a lot of these kids as well, They're all bloody bravado. They really are. It's frightening though that people should be intimidated like that. What have it?
Going off for something else I was going to include on the news. I'll just go over it quickly. Nice little link here. Speaking of pricks and all-terrain vehicles, wagon driver in Northampton's had his load nicked. Now, wagon drivers having the loads nicked is not a new thing.
Is that quite a lot of that?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, well, I'm sure we've mentioned before that I work in logistics now.
Yeah.
I've known of 3
Really?
of ours.
Is it targeted? Is it all well planned as well? Yeah.
There's always...
Insider?
Yeah, there's always somebody on inside.
That's the worry, isn't it? You got somebody,
That's why I always, if you drive past a wagon at night and the little back door's open, it's just to show they've got nothing in it, so they can get the curtain slashed.
Yeah.
Chap in Northampton, truck driver's had his, excuse me, load nicked. £1 million worth of sex toys in it.
Oh no!
Come off docks for Felixstowe, apparently we're going to a company called, online company called Rocks Off or something like that.
Oh no, that's terrible.
£1 million worth of sex toys.
That's a lot. That's a lot of sex toys.
Would you buy a sex toy on black market though?
Probably not. No.
So they'd come up to you in a pub, the fucking rampant rabbit like that. You wanna buy that?
Yeah.
No,
like,
you're alright.
The fucking chains hanging down.
A bit on The Dark Knight with Joker with grenades. He goes, fucking grenades.
Yeah. No, I definitely wouldn't buy a sex toy off the shady bloke from the pub. I think that's safe to say. But there'll be people, a lot of people who are very disappointed, won't they? Because all their orders and their sex toys won't be
fulfilled.
No,
will they?
No, they won't be. No, double whammy, so to speak. There's some mad sex toys though, isn't there? Weird. I mean, everyone eats for their own and everything, but my God.
Just remember we're on film.
Yeah.
Before you admit to anything.
No, there's nothing that people don't already know about it. No, but it is weird. I mean, it's a let's face it, it's mostly a female thing, isn't it? With regards to
it is. But
dildos.
I think when you go to the male end of it, it gets fucking weirder. I remember watching a documentary on Channel 5.
Is that a disclaimer so you're not watching like something dirty?
No, it was an educational documentary. Is what it was. And they were buying these sex dolls. When you say sex doll to me, I'm thinking fucking Blackpool stag do.
Ah.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, £3 one with a valve on its arse.
Oh, sexy.
But they're spending thousands on these like lifelike.
Oh, they're horrible. Yeah.
Things.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. There's some. There's some Japanese shit that they have, and they're scary. They really are scary. I don't get it, mate. I really don't get it.
Now, obviously, we've been, I think I don't want to hate the word blessed, because you're not fucking blessed. You make your own luck, I reckon. But you know what I mean? If you're that lonely, maybe it's the only action they can get. You know what I mean?
Maybe.
Fucking plus side though, it won't take them to IKEA, will it?
That's true, actually. Yeah, think about that. Yeah, might look into that.
You don't have to wait for it to get ready.
No, you don't, do you? Might be on some of that. And maybe they've got it right. Maybe it's us that got it wrong.
Yeah, maybe he's sat there. Maybe he's sat there watching this week.
Veronica.
Yeah. Latex Lucy next to him. Look at these two tits here. I'm not going to IKEA tomorrow.
No. Yeah, you got it right. You'll call Melvin or something, won't he? Something like that. You can imagine him with his like greasy collar.
Oh!
Pullover on. Oh. Jesus. Yeah, there's some weird. I mean, each to their own. I mean, I have nothing against people who do whatever you want in the privacy of your own home. But then they go on these documentaries all about doing it, don't they? Showing off their companions, so to speak. But I find that weird. But strangely, the Japanese stuff, they've developed they've done it for years now over there. A lot of the medical robots in Japan, and they have them at old people's homes, and they're like companions to the old people. So when they, even if they've got family, like day to day, it'll sit with them, this thing, and like this nurse or lifeline, and it just talks to them as a companion, and it'll tell them when the medication's due and this, that, and the other, and it's like a medical robot. It's weird. weird.
Extremely
It's like
weird.
what we were talking about the other week about like the future. Like people say, "Oh, the future." Well, the future is happening now. You don't realise it. You know what I mean? These things are happening like now. So it isn't the future; it's actually really happening. So it's really, really weird. Just reminded me. Have you ever seen that film, Robot and Frank?
I've not seen it. I think I've heard of it.
It's brilliant.
That's
It's brilliant. Susan Sarandon's in it, I think. And what's his face? Oh God.
I know you mean.
Yeah.
Always plays the bad guys.
Yeah, that's right. That's a great movie. Trips over that film. Quite heartwarming, but funny, brilliant. But it's on the subject of that. And he's got a robot, medical robot, that his family buy for him because he's got condition. I can't remember what he's got. Is it dementia or something? Anyway, something like that. It's an awesome film. He's an old bank robber, and he ends up using his robot to help him do one final heist. It's really funny. It's good, but it's heartwarming as well. Really good film. So yeah, with a watch that.
Give that a
Yeah,
go.
scary technology, really scary stuff. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it wasn't a sex robot, but
It'll be a PG. That sounds like a PG. That.
yeah, it was.
Sounds like a PG all day long.
Yeah, good film. Though. Yeah, good film.
Right, shall we have a drink?
I need one.
Yeah. Get some alcohol in us.
Yeah, we need something to warm my cockles.
Right, now then, let's move on. It's time for this. Right then, everybody, it's time for Drink of the Week.
Yes.
If you haven't watched us before, go on back and have a look. Have a look at our playlist section if you just want to watch the drink section. But do watch the episodes, they are a bit better.
I might just watch the drink section from now on.
Why not?
Yeah.
Now, last
Forget
week,
this stuff.
we did our first top 10.
Yeah, we did.
And we crowned our champion of champions, which was, he's still drinking it.
Oh, still
He's
here.
still drinking it. Brewdog Quench Quake. Was it grapefruit and tangerine sour?
You've got it right. Yeah.
Yeah.
What a drink.
So, I set myself a little mission this week.
Oh. Been able to try and peel me away from my
I certainly am.
my quench quake. Can't be done.
I want to give it a go.
But it was great, the top 10 last week. It was good fun, especially looking back. Because you realise that, we do 12 episodes. We've done I bet we've done 14 or 15 hours, worth of footage. Yeah, that's just after tonight's episode. But no, of footage. And even though, it's funny because even though we have a structure to this, it is just us talking. We've no script, have we?
No. Not a few lines for pointers, but that's about it.
That's before. We have a few lines before we go on, don't we?
Tell you what I've not done. Not brought a glass in.
Oh, never mind. What we got? I'm excited.
We've got, to try and pry him away from Brewdog, we have got Coastline, Gooseberry and Vanilla, dry hopped, sour beer.
Oh my god, what a mouthful! I love
that.
the can. Look at that watercolour. It's like, look at that. Hang on a minute. Is that what the hell is that? There's something on the
It looks like
front.
a Brussels sprout or something like that.
There's a it's a hop. It's a hop.
Oh, of course it is.
There's two Brussels sprouts. Three Brussels sprouts. Hang gliding.
I was looking at it in shop, I'm thinking, why the fuck is there a Brussels sprout on a hang glider?
Yeah, hang gliding on over a lovely picturesque beach with mountains. Hey, I love the camera's cool. Cool as fuck, isn't it? So who makes this stuff? Coastline.
It's textured as well.
I can feel it. It's embossed.
Spiel time.
Go for it. I love this stuff. Sexy talk.
Warm sun, a cool breeze, and a comfortable chair with an ocean view.
Oh.
Not prerequisites, that's a big word for a
Yeah.
fucking can of beer, for enjoying Coastline, but they help. Gooseberry and fresh vanilla pods creates a beer that is lightly sour with sweet notes from the vanilla, fruity tartness from the gooseberry, and hopping notes from the plentiful amounts of citra hop and
no.
everyday sour.
Oh.
Now then, this is 6%.
Oh, God. Bit of kick. Anything.
440ml can.
Yeah. Yeah, good proper thing.
£3.
A can? Yeah, that's make too much. That's more than that. More than quite. That's dear. That's $1.65 for. Is that 330ml bottle? That it is, isn't it? 330ml. Sure it is. Yeah, 330ml.
Yeah, that was £3 that.
Oh my god.
And it was not in any offer. So if you wanted them, you'd have to pay £3 a pop.
If they minted, you could. Yeah, see, that's like £12 for 4 cans. Yeah. Oh my God! It better be good.
Better be good. Right, now I have forgot a glass.
Oh.
So, I'm going to make you all sick. Go, we're going to share. We'll be alright. Yeah, you go first.
You sure?
Yeah.
Right. I'm going to smell it first. Yeah, it smells nice. Right, cheers everybody. I'll dive in. Oh my God, that's good.
Yeah?
Oh! Yeah.
Yeah?
It's really good. Why does it have to be £3 a can? Is it really £3?
I swear to you, it's £3 a can.
Oh my God, it's awesome.
It's not in any offer, it's not in any multi-buy, it's £3 a can, but if it's that good, that's probably why they've done it.
You're not having any? No, you are really. Oh my, this is, oh yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that. Love it.
That is good.
It's lovely, isn't it? It's gorgeous. It is.
Yeah, I want to take a massive coffee.
It's really, really nice.
I'm not going to lie to you. That's one of the nicest alcoholic drinks I've ever tasted.
It is. It's gorgeous. I can't believe it.
Yeah.
I cannot believe how nice that is. Cheers. Oh my God.
That
It's the
is
flying
really
Brussels
good.
sprouts.
It's obviously sour.
I can't believe that's 6%.
No.
Oh my God.
I could down that.
I could.
Now you remember,
Ice cold. It would be gorgeous, that.
now you remember when you said you loved that,
Yeah.
but you said the only thing that it needed was a sweet finish.
Yeah, and that's got it.
And that's got
yeah,
it.
you're right. I know, you're exactly right.
Because you get that
You get
sour
the
pull,
tang.
and then you get that vanilla leveler.
You get a lighter, like it drags you off the ground a
Yeah.
little bit at the end. I know it does. It's a little bit Oz Clark and all that, but he's absolutely right.
That's fun. No wonder that's not in the multi-buy.
Who makes this? I'm going to get onto it. It can't be £3 a can. This. I mean, it obviously is, but who makes it?
Coastline. Brewed and canned in London, I think it says.
Yeah, that is awesome. That. Oh God, I could drink gallons of this.
God, wait, one sip, I can't fucking type. Jesus wept. It's even more expensive in some places. There you go.
Jesus. £3.49 a can. Typical. I can't afford it. I couldn't afford it. I got a nice bottle of wine in there. I sort of didn't splash out earlier, but like normally my mark for a nice bottle of wine is about £5-6, but I got that Dark Horse, which I like, an American one, was $7.50. But that's for 750 mils.
It's a big ass, and it's but
That's, and you can't gulp wine. You know what I mean? But that stuff. Oh my God.
what a shame it's so expensive.
Do you know what? I'm slightly gutted.
I know. That's what I'm thinking.
Because not just because of the cost, but it's like there's a new king in town.
Yeah.
It's like you know when they do that on top of the Budweiser bottles like that. Well, the king.
Yeah.
It's like the king is dead. Long live the king.
Ingredients: water, barley, wheat, oats, milk.
Milk.
Milk. Yeah.
You joking?
No. Gooseberry, vanilla, hops, and yeast.
I wonder what it looks like. Shame we haven't got it. I know we
I
forgot a glass.
Forgot the glass left in the house.
We had it right, but we had to go. I wonder, is it pale? Do you reckon it's pale? Do you reckon it's pale?
Oh shit!
Never mind.
I left
Sorry,
glass in
I'm
the
not
kitchen.
got anything in here. You drink it out of some weed oil bottles. No, nothing else. No. But no, that is. I'm just going to sip some.
Go on, finish it. Sorry.
No, you want it? Sure.
No, that's fine. I don't mind. I'm always grumpy.
You've done me in. Absolutely, yeah, I know.
That was my mission today when I was finding drink of the week.
Yeah, it's like a shining light. Yeah, absolute shining light.
Do we forgive it with the price point?
Oh God, well I want to, but I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can.
It's one of them. You buy a couple of cans when you're having your mates round, and you just go, try that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I've never tried that. I would never have tried that.
Yeah. But no, you have a house full of mates.
Yeah.
You get your own beer. Everybody brings a beer. It's very rare one of them or anybody will say, you've got to try that.
That is awesome, yeah. I love that. I'll absolutely love it. I've got to score it, my God. I don't even know where to start with that. I'm not going to give anything. I can't give anything a maximum score.
You can't give a 10. Because if you give a 10, there's nowhere else to go. It means if you have something better than that, you can't make it higher.
But should we factor price? Should price be a factor?
I think so. I think we've got to go it off a little bit off can design, taste, and price.
Yeah, can design's awesome. But flying, what are they, Brussels sprouts?
Yeah, shoot the hops.
It's gorgeous to drink. It's cost, isn't it?
It's just the cost that's letting it down.
And I'd probably mark it at least half a point just for the cost. I'd dock it that.
However, on the flip side, it's still cheaper than going out and buying a pint of bog standard beer.
Do you know what? You're right. Yeah, because you measure it on drinking at home, don't you?
Yeah. If we went
It's
out,
£12 for 4 cans, so.
if we went out after this, we'd pay for £4.50, maybe £5 for a pint of piss poor shite.
£30 for 10 cans, though.
That's even worse. When you say it like that.
Bear in mind, you can get no, it's different. But you can get 10 cans of Strongbow for £8.
Yeah.
£30.
But you've got to look at it from a quality point.
Yeah, I know.
It's Strongbow. You can get it anywhere. It's good.
I do like Strongbow.
Yeah, I do too.
Right, I'm gonna have to. If it was £1.50 a can, say it was half the price, I would give it. I'm gonna have to go high. I'd give it 9.8. Cost, however, has to be a factor. As much as I don't want it to be, so I'm gonna have to dock it half a point. So I'm gonna go 9.3. I think that's all I can do. But as a drink, oh my God, it's gorgeous.
Again, I'm going to have to agree with you. The price is just knocking it down. We're marking it on at-home drink.
Yeah. Which we do. We're quite well versed at, to be honest.
But it tastes fantastic.
It does. And do you know, this might sound watching this, it'll sound like whatever.
That is not a normal beverage. That's godlike. That if a bottle of Budweiser was fucking.
Oh, that's beautiful.
If a bottle of Budweiser with Jason Statham.
Yeah.
That's Bruce Lee on steroids.
It is. Yeah. It is. That's a great sort of analogy there. But no, that's gooseberry and vanilla, and it's lovely. It's everything.
What did you give it then?
9.3.
9.3.
But I would give it 9.8 because of the taste alone. But I have to dock it for cost.
I also am going to have to dock it for cost. Oh God, it's fantastic.
It is. Yeah, it is. We're having a little bit of a moment here, folks, because it is. No, is it a beer? What is it?
It's a sour beer. Yeah, it's a sour beer.
It's a beer. Yeah.
Oh fuck it! I'll be here all day, fucking wrangling in my own head what to give
Go
it. 9.4.
It's a mega score, that. In the weeks and months to come, when we do our that versus that, Clash of the Titans, isn't it?
It's already a point ahead.
It is.
Well, I think Queen's Square got 17.8 combined.
Yeah.
So we're already on 18 point whatever.
Smashed it. Yeah, absolutely smashed it.
We've got to judge it as it is, and it's expensive, but fuck me, is it worth it?
Yeah.
Go and get a can and try it.
Oh, it's lovely.
Implore you.
If you like sour stuff,
amazing.
Yeah, it really, really is. We'll have to get in contact with these guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not
see
just
if they make anything else.
See if they'll send us any.
Yeah. Can we have some more of your flying Brussels sprout beer?
Yeah, look. Just to find out, well, I suppose why it's so expensive. Is it imported or something? It's London.
No,
Is it?
no, it's made in Camden, in the UK. London. Yes, that's all.
Yeah. Brewed in Camden, London. Yeah, it's lovely. Anyway.
Well, that concludes one of the most euphoric drinks of the week.
It is. I mean, I'm on a cloud of. I could kiss its feet.
Kiss its Brussels sprouts.
Yeah. Yeah, no, yeah. But no, I don't know what to say. I'm speechless.
Amazing. Amazing.
Stunning.
Get it bought.
Get it bought, yeah.
Have a go.
Get it drunk.
Have a go.
Absolutely.
Well, sadly, I think that's the end of drink of the week.
Oh, gutted.
Let's see if I can pull another
Diamond.
another diamond out of the rough. I doubt it.
You can't top that. You can't top it.
It'll be hard work, mate.
Yeah.
It will be hard work.
No.
Hard work.
Right.
Superb. Right, so we'll get on our Brussels sprout powered hang gliders. We'll jump off the old cliffs of Dover and we'll head over to the good old US of A.
Yeah.
Because now it's time for this one.
Okay, so welcome to this week's episode of Across the Pond. So this is our weekly sort of view on everything that's crazy going on across the water in the good old US of A. So yeah, a lot happening this week, and again we had to narrow it down a little bit to try and keep it concise, compact, yeah. And so first of all, one that stuck out for me, because there's a lot of controversy at the moment about people walking around with these fucking vaping. Yeah. You see people, don't you, in the other roads, like clouds of it coming out of people's windows when they're driving. It's like it looks like a fire.
It's
like
like
on fire.
what's his face off Predator 2? Big Willie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bring who you, Mr. Policeman.
yeah, absolutely, yeah, big ganja smoker. But but yeah, it's got quite fashionable, and even all the kids are doing it, aren't they? It's one of those things. But in America, there's been I think it was 21 deaths. I can't remember now. What do we say? 21.
Just a little bit less than that. I think it's about 18, 19.
18, right? Yeah. So there's been a few deaths attributed to excessive usage of vaping. I mean, that's what I always think, though. You inhale anything, any chemical deeply into your lungs, it can't be good.
No.
Can it? No matter what it can't be, even if because it's harmless. But it can't be good for you. So, anyway, point being that our orange friend Donald Trump has decided to effectively, he's going to ban all the, because that's some weird flavours, don't they? All these like berry flavours and chocolate flavours,
candy floss,
and, yeah, all that stuff, don't they? And so he's decided to ban all the exotic flavours, and the only one he hasn't banned is the tobacco flavour, which might sound funny on the face of it, but actually I understand what it means really in some respects, because it's like Alka-Pops, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, same thing, like Alka-Pops attract younger people to use it, and even like non-smokers. I know it's nice.
Oh God, that's good.
I know, can't stop it. But yeah, you sort of, I understand why they would do that, to sort of make it less attractive to kids. But what's funny, they put all that care and attention to minimising. If you don't, like, even one death's too many. Don't get me wrong, too many. But when you sort of put that on, there's 300 million people in America. And 18 people, as much as that is horrific, it is. I think more people have been hit by space debris in America than died from vaping. And like we were saying, researching this story, is when you see the numbers involved with gun crime and lack of gun laws in America, it's funny because they come up with these bans, like headline bans, and they are a noble cause, I get that, but when you see the scale of gun-related deaths, mass shootings as well, it's horrendous, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the speed. Well, I'm not American. I'm sure that if there are any Americans watching this, some will take the view of, it's our country, keep your fucking nose out.
We'll have the subtitles on if they're Americans watching this.
Oh God, have you seen our YouTube generated subtitles?
No.
You know, YouTube being YouTube, they're all high tech and stuff. They do auto generated subtitles.
Yeah.
So they take up what you word and they put what they think. YouTube does not like the Lancastrian accent because it's if you read the subtitles, you'd think I'd had a fucking stroke or something like that. Because it just goes off on.
It probably made more sense.
Well, there is that.
Yeah.
But no, it's the speed at which he's done it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was like there's been 18 deaths. Boom, we're doing that.
Yeah.
We're banning this. We're banning that. We're banning this. But you're getting kids shot every day. Oh well, yeah, we might think about doing this, and yeah, we might do that.
Right, spur arms and all that.
Yeah, if e-vaping companies had as much political clout and donation backings as NRA, vaping would not have been banned.
No, you're right. That's absolutely true. Yeah, and that's the scandal of it, whether it's medical care or gun control, lack of it. Yeah, it's rotten, isn't it? It's just rotten. It's rotten. You know, there's a lot of things not right over there.
Should just be banned because it makes you look a twat, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, you look a complete. It's never looked good though. Even when it first came out, I thought, just quit. And a lot of them now that do it were never smokers in the first place.
Yeah.
Which is like weird because it was I think originally designed. I remember when it first came out, they just had those fake cigarettes, didn't they? Do you remember?
Yeah.
And you took a drag on it and lit the end. It looked like a cigarette, and you still had the water vapour, but you got the nicotine. But then since then they've come up with these. You've seen some of these pipes that you can get, like digital displays and carbon fibre handles.
Yeah, battery on it lasts about 18 years.
Yeah. Just I don't know. I don't get it. I mean, it's another money-making industry, I suppose.
I know we're two oldish blogs ranting on about everything. You get that every episode. But, oh God, very quick for the time we said this since we started filming these. When we were kids, and they've pegged it back now because you can't advertise anything. Smoking used to be on all Formula 1 cars.
Yeah, it did.
Billboards
TV.
everywhere. It used to be a film. Who was in it? Mickey Rourke, you remember? Harley Davidson and the Marlboro Man. You imagine calling that now a film with tobacco in it?
Yeah, madness.
But a lot of kids, when we were young, smoked because it was seen to be, the cool thing. James Dean did it. All the big rock bands did it. Guns N' Roses did it.
Yeah, all the coolest people did it.
Yeah, you don't look cool with a fucking 24-volt battery sucking and blowing out Strawberry Cream Dream. You just don't. You just don't.
Talking about them sex toys again.
Oh.
Yeah, no, you're right, you don't.
But it came so quickly into public domain, didn't it? There was no testing on it. It was just, boom, look at all this. And there's vape shops everywhere.
Everywhere.
Absolutely everywhere. And nobody has got a clue of what it's going to do to you. Do you know what it always reminds me of? And we're going on films again. I Am Legend.
Yeah.
The backstory of that.
Yeah. That's very
when
true.
everybody turns into zombies because they do that untested.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true.
Well, it's Charlie Town Centre, really.
Yeah.
I Am Legend.
Yeah, that's par. Yeah. No, it is true, that. It's scary. But, yeah, just don't do it. You look like a complete knob, basically, don't you?
Yeah.
When you're vaping.
See some of them walking out straight lines.
Yeah.
Sucking on the...
And it makes, like, massive clouds as well. It's not just a case of, like, a little bit of a puff. It's like massive clouds of smoke.
Fog machine.
Yeah, it is.
You can't be safe driving like that either.
Can't be. So in essence, I think I agree with old Trump with banning it, but put your attention elsewhere as well.
There's more important things to be controlling than fucking vapes.
I agree, massively, hugely. So so that's my rant at America. So you got anything?
Yeah, we're going on to another item that's going to be banned over in the US of A. And I have mentioned this a couple of times on previous episodes, which gets on my wick. A lot of things do. In Mississippi, they are banning some of the advertising descriptions for plant-based or meat-free products. And you remember me saying a few episodes ago, why are they called like corn chicken fillets? Because there's no fucking chicken in them.
No.
You couldn't call it a chicken breast, plant-based because it eating corn. They wouldn't let you do it.
No.
So Mississippi are actually banning some of the terms for the labelling of plant-based meat-style products.
They're quite right too.
Yeah, absolutely. You can't have one rule for one and one rule for another when it comes to advertising like that.
No, you can't, and it's Yeah, they do use very descriptive words, only like a juicy and tender and all that sort of type of thing, and it's just fungus, isn't it? It's just fungus stuff.
They just try and label it as close to meat as they can.
Yeah.
I won't be surprised, if they're actually hoping for some accidental sales.
Probably.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's true that.
It said hot dogs on it, so I just picked them up when they're not hot dogs.
Yeah, no, that's very true.
It's fucking MDF with smoke flavour, isn't it?
Yeah, it's funny because I mean a lot of I've not tried some of the more. I probably won't do unless somebody sticks it under my nose, so to speak. Some of the newer stuff is meant to be really, really close, right? So close that I'd like to think I'd be able to tell.
Yeah.
I think I'd be able to tell, but I'm not 100%. But they do say that some of especially it's expensive though, isn't it?
Oh, it can be, yeah.
Mega expensive.
Yeah.
But some of the stuff that they're doing now with plant-based stuff is light years ahead of your old corn burgers and all that stuff. Which I don't like corn burgers, to be honest. Not too bad. All right.
No, I don't like it. Corn as a. Where do I put this? Corn as a. No other word to say it, a lump, a burger or a sausage. I don't mind.
No, I don't mind.
The mince.
Yeah, the mince.
I hate the mince because it just goes spongy.
Yeah, it's like grit. Yeah.
It's minging. Don't like the mince, but no, I don't mind the.
Yeah.
The only vegetarian thing I will routinely buy on purpose is falafels.
Oh yeah, can't beat falafel.
Absolutely love them.
Yeah, I love them.
Absolutely love them.
Yeah. Just on pita breads with a bit of tzatziki or something.
Yeah. I like it, that jalapeno hummus.
Yeah, it's all
and
good.
a pita bread.
Yeah, it's all good.
Bit of red onion.
Oh. Yeah, stop it. Yeah, absolutely. No, they're lovely. They're good for you as well. Good source of fibre. And it's hard to know foods. Not enough foods exist like that they almost taste naughty, but they're good for you. A lot of the best foods is just naughty. Isn't it? You can't get away with it.
It's a sad way of the world.
It is, yeah. It's not fair, is it?
No.
It's not fair.
Having said that, though, I do like cottage cheese.
Yeah, I do.
I could eat a lot of cottage cheese. There's next to no to that, is it?
No, it's very true. Some of the cheaper cottage cheese are a bit watery though, I have to say. But I don't know what Americans think. The Americans have cottage cheese.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, quite.
I only know that from a Family Guy episode.
All right.
Funny enough, that's my learning source material. Family Guy.
It's a valid source though. Yeah, I've learned a lot from Family Guy. So yeah.
Oh my god, that's good.
Yeah, it is good. Yeah, I can't stop saying it. I know. So I think have we finished our view of the States? Have we got anything else? Have we done?
There's one really, and I should have really done it in hindsight in Drink of the Week, but we can't stop drinking that.
Yeah, we're in a bit of a trance.
Yeah, I can't believe how good that is.
Yeah, it is awesome.
Sour beer is the future.
It is.
This, however, apparently there's a bar in Canada at the Sourdough Saloon.
Oh, I love that already. I love sourdough bread. Oh my god.
I like sourdough bread. I do like sourdough bread.
There's a theme running here with sour drinks and sourdough.
Right, so get this, right? We're into our sour stuff now. So me and you, we've decided to go off to Canada and we end up at the Sourdough Saloon, right? And we order a sourdough cocktail. Oof. It sounds good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Sour, we like our sour. The premium for ordering a sourdough cocktail is £6 over your normal premium because it's something special. There's an ingredient in it that makes it a little bit
special.
Yeah.
I like that.
It's a mummified toe.
A toe?
A toe. A human mummified toe.
You're joking?
I think it came off somebody from frostbite, some frontier fellow at Yukon.
Oh.
And they've saved it.
Oh!
And it's like a bit of a... You know, you have these challenges.
Yeah.
So you order your sourdough cocktail, you get this toe in it. Obviously you haven't got an infinite supply of toes. So, in order to get you get a certificate if you drink the sourdough cocktail.
You did have a frigging medal.
I know. And in order to get your certificate, you have to finish your cocktail. The toe in the glass has to touch your lips.
Oh, God.
But you're not allowed to swallow it.
Oh,
What a
I'm
shame.
not doing it then.
No, what a shame. You're not allowed to swallow it, bite it, or put it in your mouth. If you do, it's a £2,000 fine. Because obviously they haven't, like I said, they haven't got a fine. Like they can't just go to Waitrose and get a mummified toe.
No. Although some of the stuff you get from there, maybe not Waitrose, but farm foods.
But I tell you what, you could stick a fucking leopard's toe in that and I'll still drink it.
I would. Yeah, you could. I'd stick my toe in it.
It's a shame we can't do it, but I think I actually got high on scores.
Oh. Never mind. Well, nice.
Amazing.
Yeah, I can't imagine doing that. Sticking a human toe in it. You must have to sign a mega like over there. You must have to sign some mega disclaimer before you drink it. You know, like saying you can't sue us under any circumstances if you get ill or anything like that. Oh, I wonder if that guy, I mean, he's obviously no longer with us now, but he ever thought his toe would become an accompaniment to a cocktail in a cocktail bar. Imagine that. It's the most bizarre thing you've ever heard. Oh, but it's all wrinkly and black and all that.
It is. It's exceptionally black. Right, can you do one of your specials?
What's that?
You got a picture of it?
Oh yeah, here it is. Oh god, it's horrible. It's worse when you see it.
Yeah.
Oh god. It's just magic. Oh. Toenail.
I don't understand the sense of accomplishment. Because you put the certificate on your wall, somebody comes out, what's that for? Oh, I drank a drink with a mummified toe in it. Oh, that's fantastic, that mate. Good on you.
Yeah, where'd you go with that?
You put that on your CV.
Yeah. Oh god. Yeah, not for me. That I'll be honest. Mind you, in the past we've been drunk enough to do stuff like that, haven't we? I suppose. Maybe you would.
Yeah, it's just one of them. Forget I'm not gonna go with that.
Yeah, I think probably it's one of them. I can't imagine going in. Oh, nice bar this. What have you got on? Oh, pina colada, tequila sunrise. What about a bit of, a nice little margarita? Oh, what's this? Oh no, I'll tell you what. Just kick things off. I'll have the mummified toe cocktail. Ease me way in.
It's not for me, that.
Like that. Oh.
No.
Lob me back into the glass. Oh god. Oh no, it's wrong. Canada, you've got it wrong there. My father-in-law lives in Canada, so we'll sort it out. I don't know what's going on over there, but that's...
Please don't send us any toes.
No, don't do that. No, it's horrible. Yeah, so I think we should... That's a finisher, isn't it?
It is a finisher.
Yeah.
And leading
that's the money shot.
Yeah, that's the money shot. A mummified toe leading us into snack of the week.
Oh,
this is going to be a good.
Oh. Oh god, right. So
we need a neuralizer. We need a Men in Black neuralizer.
Yeah, we do.
Right.
So without further ado, I think we'll go headlong into the eating section, which is this.
Right, everybody, it's time for our snack of the week.
Yes.
Much like our drink of the week, only with food instead of drink. We'll give it a rating, see what it tastes like, and again, it's all on our playlist. Go and have a look.
Yeah.
We've got this week. This week is in Tupperware.
Is it?
It's in Tupperware.
Oh my god.
Only because
It'll run off.
Huh?
It'll run off.
I ripped the bloody. I was trying to read the packet and I ripped it, so I thought I'll put it in Tupperware because I don't want it to dry out.
I'm excited.
You can eat it cold.
Okay.
It is cold. I haven't put it in oven for reasons.
You can't keep anything warm in here.
That's why I didn't bother. Because I didn't want it. I thought it'd be better cold. Sorry, if I warmed it up and then put it in there, it'd go sweaty. What wants a better word? There's no mummified toes in it.
Oh, don't want it.
I'm afraid.
You're going to stab me,
Huh?
You're going to stab me with that, are
That.
you? Just spread me with it.
This is a Fry's family peppered steak pie.
Wow. Oh, I love pies.
I keep bringing pies. I'm sorry,
No, it's fine.
but
Anything encased in pastries,
yeah, there's a bit of a gap
an
there.
obvious winner.
There's a bit of a
Look at
gap there. There you go. You have that
Oh,
bit that
look,
I haven't
thank you.
touched.
So where's this from?
Tesco.
So this is a peppered. So how much is this?
I'll tell you when you've had a bite.
Alright, okay. You don't want me to cast judgment before?
No.
Right, alright, cheers everybody. It's nice, huh?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, meat's nice. Very peppery. Pastry's quite light, 'cause pastry kills me.
Yeah. believe how this week's schedule has fallen for me. The gods went, Dean, this episode's for you. This was £2.20 in Tesco. It was £2.20 because the Fry's company family are 100% vegan, plant-based.
Was this meat free?
Meat free.
Oh my god!
That is made out of nothing but plant protein. Now, if you've worked in this full episode, we have not scripted any of this. We're sat there planning it before and thinking, fucking hell, I've got him here.
I'm gutted. But
That's amazing, isn't it?
I'm gutted, but I'm amazed in equal measure. Yeah, I wouldn't know.
Right, if we'd have swapped roles, and you do the snacks and drinks, because you never knows what I've brought.
Never. It's a mystery.
If I hadn't bought that myself, I would not know that was me, not me.
I can't believe it. No, I can't believe it.
However, £2.20 for a pint.
Oh my god.
Now,
I'm a bit astounded.
this is going to shock you. If that was the price of a normal steak pie, I'd buy that.
Yeah, I would. I'd bet it won't be anywhere near as calorific either.
No.
So the pastry will have no butter in it?
No. It's 100% vegan.
Oh my god. Don't know what to say. After slagging off... Well, no, I didn't slag it off, I suppose. We were talking about plant-based stuff. And we're calling it meaty and stuff like that. Pepper steak style, yeah.
That would be banned in Mississippi now.
I would not know. I defy anybody. I don't know anybody would be able to tell.
No. Fries, vegetarian, vegan, pepper steak style pie. That.
Would have any calories in it?
I'll have to wrap it on.
Yeah, let's find that out.
Do you want me to Google it quick?
Yeah, go on,
Yeah,
have a
Phil.
Google.
Talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah, talk with yourself for a minute.
But I tell you what, there's vegans. If any vegans watching this, they were rejoicing now. But that's got to be a one-off, surely to Christ.
I don't know. Maybe we're just wrong. Do you know what I mean? We all like to think we're right about stuff, but maybe we're wrong. But then again, I suppose I don't know. I often think though that if you're a vegan or if somebody who is really anti-meat and stuff, is it the most noble method to eat stuff that mimics the stuff that you hate?
I know what you mean.
Does that make sense? I'm not saying that people who are vegetarian or vegan can't enjoy something that tastes like meat, and you're not eating meat by eating that, so I get that, but it's like, I don't know, do you know what I mean? It's a weird one, isn't it? It's like drinking zero alcohol beer. What's the point? I'd rather have a Pepsi. You're not going to tell me there's no alcohol in that now, are you?
What?
That.
Give on. You said it. It's in a
No,
six. No, I'm flabbergasted.
Go on.
It's not fucking. It's probably worse than an old state.
Oh God! Right.
There's 388 calories in that pie.
No, that's less. That's
And
less.
there's 19.4 grams of fat.
What fat?
Saturated fat's 9.9. Polyunsaturated, they're good for you, aren't they?
Yes. That's stuff. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
2.9. Mono unsaturated fat, that's 6.3 grams.
I wonder what the saturated fat is. I wonder where that's from. It's obviously plant-based, but where would you get that from? Because I know avocados are big. I've got a lot of fat in them. Haven't
So that's the thing now, isn't there? There's all the red and green traffic lights,
they? Yeah.
but it doesn't tell you, because some fats are very good for you.
Yeah.
It just tells you there's that amount of fat in it, it's red.
Well, the good thing about that is, I have to say, in summary of that, if that was nice, if that had come out of an oven, all warm, crusty and everything else,
Yeah.
yeah, tucked into that, there is no way I defy anyone to be able to tell me that they knew that wasn't
No.
meat.
Not a chance.
So I commend you for that. I do. However, what it also shows is that it isn't necessarily healthier for you. Because with that amount of saturated fat, alright, a regular pie.
What did I say saturated fat was on that then? Remember?
No, I don't know, I can't remember. But with the fat content in that, it doesn't mean that you're eating healthy in terms of if you were losing weight, people often go, "I'll cut out red meat," and they might gravitate towards vegan or plant-based food. But you just got to watch it, haven't you? Because that you would think that would be healthy, but it's not really, is it? Let's face it.
No.
But my God, if you were anti-meat,
right, so we said
you wouldn't know.
there were 388 calories in the steak style pie. There were 388 calories.
Well, in a normal steak pie, there'd be more than double that.
It's not. Fat is 19.4 grams in that.
Right.
Saturated fat 9.9.
Right.
So if I fucking do this because I can't, because I'm an absolute flid. That's not very politically right. I do apologise.
We'll cut that out.
Did you remember them fucking facts then? Because I forgot them already. Right, Holland steak pie.
Nice.
429 calories.
Right. Okay.
19 grams of fat. 7.1 grams of saturated fat.
Yes, less.
It's less. The proper steak pie is actually less.
Meat one. Well, that
there must be some science to that, because I can't believe that a plant-based vegan, because there's no butter in it or anything like that.
Nothing.
There must be another reason for it. There must be. I wish I bought a bloody wrapper with me. I left it at home.
Well, yeah. I mean, it just shows you if you want to lead a meat-free existence, you can do it very easily with stuff like that. If somebody gave you, it bankrupt you, but if somebody gave me that, I'm not saying it would bankrupt you. Right, $2.20. If you go into Greg's and get a peppered steak slice, it's like $1.50.
Yeah.
So they're nice then.
Yeah, I know.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
But if I was served that up from Greg's hot, you no way.
Nope.
No way would you know.
It even looked like steak.
It did,
didn't it?
It tasted like
because
steak.
I thought, because last week I was going to bring on a Ginster's vegan pasty with Halloween.
Yeah.
I was going to say the whole, this is your worst nightmare, but it's
Yeah.
vegan. And I bought that today, and I couldn't find any last week. They sold out. They sold everywhere. They sold out.
I never tried one of the vegan sausage rolls from Greg's. And I keep meaning to try one. I've never tried
My
one.
missus had one, so they're alright as long as you eat them hot.
Yeah.
So, but as soon as they go cold, they go hard.
Yeah, funny, yeah.
Lost my train of thought now. I was going to get a Ginster's thing. So I got that. I thought, right, I'm going to have him this week. And I thought, I'll leave the wrapper at home because I didn't want to see what it was. And I thought, but he's going. I said, as soon as I cut into this, I thought to myself, he's going to know. He's going to look at it and he's going to go, "Fuck you." That's corn or something
sponge.
like that. Yeah. But cut it in half, and I thought to myself, Jesus, that looks like chunks of meat in it.
Yeah, I can't deny
Doesn't
it. I can't deny it. I can't deny it. Even the gravy tasted. The saucy gravy tasted like meat. That's bizarre. Seriously impressed, people. Seriously impressed. But based on the health.
There must be something to that that's not that black and white. I did read the ingredients. It was a lot of wheat and flour.
Well, the net result though is that it's higher in fat than a regular steak pie. The reason, I mean, you get natural fats, don't you? And you can get natural fats in meat, but you can also get natural fats in plant-based stuff.
Oh yeah.
Because you read like the calorific content of an avocado, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
So maybe they get extracts from, because the fat is what makes your taste buds almost kid your taste buds, isn't it? Into thinking this is a,
Sorry, I'm going back to Google again.
this is something nice.
I can't get over it.
No, I can't get over it. It's seriously impressive.
I fucking love it. What did we do without Google? Honest to God, we just walked at the library and go on all them big slide things.
Yeah, we think we knew everything.
Right, ingredients. Pastry, 57% wheat flour, water, vegetable oil, sunflower seed and palm fruit, salt, lemon juice, sugar. The filling is 43%, which is vegetable protein, contains soya, potato starch, modified starch, vegetable oil, salt, onion and spices.
Yeah, so it's the
veggie oil.
It's the vegetable oil where it comes from, then it must be. But yeah, my God, quality.
Yeah.
Yeah, what can you say?
I'd buy another one of them.
I would buy another one.
They had a couple. They had one that was obviously veggie. I think it was some spinach curry slice, squash, big squash curry slice, and they did a chicken and mushroom
I'd like
style.
to, the chicken one would be interesting to try.
But I thought.
But within the chilled section.
Yes.
All right. Okay. I'm going to give that a go. I'm going to buy one. I'm going to do that experiment on the family.
Yeah.
Just see what they thought of that.
Astounded.
Yeah, astounded.
Flabbergasted.
Every credit. Yeah.
But to be fair though, honestly, he doesn't know what I'm bringing on.
No,
does not know. Honestly, I swear to God. And he said it was supposed to be the new stuff, like he is head of the old, and it is.
Yeah, I think we've broken new ground this week with the drink of the week and this. I mean, where do you go from here? Christ, I don't know where you go. I really don't.
Fucking filet mignon and
yeah.
Dom Perignon next week, I think. I'm fucked.
Yeah. No, every credit, and that's a very successful snack of the week.
Scores, mate.
Oh no.
How do we score it?
God, it's a very difficult one, this, because you have to score it based on taste alone, don't you? And I'm not going to downscore it because it's vegan, because it's not fair.
No, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's an opinion more than anything. Do it on taste alone. What we're going to score that. The other side of it is, you might be tempted to score it higher because it's vegan and you're impressed by it, because it's a bit of a. If you said that's a steak pie, and I ate it.
It's a steak pie. It's good. There's nothing to write home about.
No, that's what I mean.
It's a good steak pie.
So maybe it should. But the fact it's vegan, should that then give it more of a score because it's vegan? Do you know what I mean? It shouldn't.
I think that for me, not because it's vegan, but I think what it represents. I'm not for 1 minute saying I'm turning vegan.
No.
But if you can produce food that's let's put no bones about it. It's conjure.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah. Oh yeah. But successful. I mean, Christ.
But it's sustainable. It's just plants.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? There's no, if you're into it or not, there's no animals getting killed. There's no industrial process to move them. It's just friendly for everybody.
It's a bit dearer though, isn't it? Let's face it.
It is a bit dearer.
But if they got the cost down, if that was the same price as a steak slice or a steak pie.
But bear in mind that was cold out of the fridge and it's been in my chiller bag.
Yeah, if that was hot out of an oven.
It'd
tell you what, my God. But scores wise, I'm gonna score it just based on take the impressive aspect of it being a vegan product. Although that alone, I'm gonna give it an 8.5.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna. I was tempted to go north of 9, but I'll be doing that based purely on the fact it's a vegan product. Because it's deceived me in a good way. But I'm going to go 8.5 because I'm basing it on taste, texture alone. That's it.
I can understand where you're coming from.
Yeah.
I totally respect that.
Yeah.
I'm going Greg Wallace. However, I can't ignore not the health benefits. You know what I mean? Because we just established that it's not that much healthier for you than a normal steak pie. But there's got to be. It can't be that black and white. There's got to be something else in it. From the fact that they've done it that well, and it's sustainable and stuff like that, and I actually enjoyed it. Like out of an oven, it would have been mind blowing.
Oh, it would have been.
I'm gonna go, but again, I agree with you. We should only do it on taste.
Yeah, but you do what you want to do.
But I'm gonna go high on it. Does it go into the 9s? Does it go into the 9s? Yes, it does. 9.1.
Oh, strong. Yeah, and so 9.1 and 8.5 for the what was it? Fries.
Fries Family Food Company pepper steak style pie.
Very good.
Extremely
Very good
good.
indeed. Well, speaking of like changing stuff, if you had to, like things that, like say there was a crisis where you couldn't eat meat overnight. There was a big.
Well, no, we'd be alright now.
Yeah, no, I'm fine with it now. Yeah, absolutely, you're absolutely right. Well, there was a survey done recently about British people, because we're all like, you have nostalgia, don't you, about things from childhood and food and things, and like if meat was eradicated overnight, you couldn't eat it for whatever reason, and you had to. We know we're okay with stuff like that. It's really nice, but certain things you couldn't live without. So they've done like a they sort of did a poll for expats that live abroad, and find out what they did, like a top 30 things that they couldn't live without. It makes for interesting reading, really. And I started thinking, well, what couldn't I live without? Food wise. If somebody said you've got to give this up, what couldn't you give up? What do you think? Is there anything that springs to mind?
For British people living abroad?
Yeah, well, even for you. I mean, if somebody said you had to give stuff up.
Yeah. What, if I lived abroad, you mean, or total?
Yeah, wherever. So if you just sort of said, right, what would you struggle to give up? If there's one thing that that you can think of, food, and you think, well, that's maybe synonymous with being British, or...
It's got to be bacon.
Yeah, that's got to be high.
Because they do have bacon, obviously, in other countries, but it's shit.
Yeah,
compared to ours, it's crap.
Right. It is.
It's fatty and fucking streaky and naff.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're right, actually.
The foreign bacon, God, it makes it sound like fucking Nigel Farage. Foreign bacon look like big frazzles, the crisps.
It's funny you should say, because when I was in Greece and I had bacon, you're right, it was like limp and fatty and very pink and
yeah.
It was almost like verge of being like not cooked. Can't beat crispy bacon.
Fucking hell,
Jesus Christ. My problem is with bacon, like the missus will make a bacon sandwich. She'll have 2 slices of bread, like 2 rashers of bacon. I can't do that. I have to have about 8 rashers on it.
Yeah, that's a taste, that.
2 layers of like bacon, crispy. Oh.
See, I love mine crispy, but my missus likes it like still oinky.
Oh no.
No, I don't like it that either.
No, I can't.
I like it weaponised. I like it. I like my bacon. If you took it into a prison and they took it off you because you might shank somebody away, I'd eat it.
Yeah, sharp as anything
yeah.
at the edges. Yeah, but you can eat bacon raw. Won't do any harm.
Yeah,
it's cured.
Yeah.
So it's.
What, used Bill? Sorry, but they said a lot like, you remember moons ago. They said, oh, you've got to cook your pork all the way through. They actually serve it pink in the middle of it now.
Yeah, it's weird. They went through a phase. It's funny, we were talking about this a while ago. They went through a phase, I think it was in the 90s, where they were serving chicken pink.
Oh my God.
Which, yeah, not for me that. But yeah, there was a fad for a while where they were serving chicken that was a little bit pink. Oh no. I couldn't do that. No chance. But with this they've done a top 30, so what I'll do 30 to 1. Okay, we're counting down. I'll be quick because I don't want to dwell too much.
Sure, you might read Mull at the top of the box.
Yeah. Yeah. So number 30, so a few surprises in here, but some old favourites as well. These are a list of things that expats couldn't live without. Is Twiglets.
Oh yes.
Yeah, so the Marmite lead.
Well, they taste like Marmite, don't they?
Yeah, wheat snack. Yeah.
I love Twiglets.
I do. Oh my God. The problem is with Twiglets. It's not the problem. The good thing about Twiglets. I like it to this. The first one, if you're not having it in a while, first one's like, whoa! And then you think, ooh, a bit much that, and then another one, and then before you know it, your fingers are brown, and you got to the bottom, your tongue's bright brown, and you just cannot stop, can you?
No, I love Twiglets.
You can't stop, but they don't fill you up.
And they're pretty good for you as well.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah,
they are. And they're baked, I think, as opposed to fried. Oh God, I love it. I love the curry flavoured ones. You had that?
I didn't. I was not aware of their existence.
Oh my God. Curry flavoured Twiglets.
I'm having some of them.
Absolutely gorgeous. I love the original ones as well, but the curry flavoured ones are stunning.
I had no idea they did.
Oh my God. Yeah. So, at number 30 is Twiglets. Number 29, surprise this one because it's so low down the list. It's fish and chips. 29 out of 30. So, of the priorities people could, there's 28 other things people would keep before fish and chips.
You can get fish and chips everywhere, though, can't you? Really?
Yeah, I suppose. I suppose there's a bit of that. Yeah, but that's what they could live without.
Oh right, got you. Yeah.
So
yeah,
they couldn't live without. So I suppose, yeah, I expected that to be in the top. To be honest, I thought I was going to be in the top 5. Number 28 is scones, or scones, depending on where you originate from.
Or biscuits here in America.
Oh God, yeah. Oh, yeah, scones, you can't beat a scone, can you?
Clotted cream and
Oh my god. Jam or just, scones are gorgeous, aren't they? I like them with cheese on. Scones.
I haven't tried that. But you can't get cheese scones, can you?
Yeah, but no, sweet scones with cheese on. I'm telling you, are gorgeous.
Well, I eat hot cross buns with cheese on.
Yeah, I do. I love it.
Thank you, mate.
No, I love it. And the missus lambasts me
Yeah,
for it.
I get exactly the same.
A nice, untoasted hot cross bun
Thank you.
with cheese on it.
That's exactly what I eat.
Oh.
And she goes fucking bananas at me.
No, I'm with you all the way on that. And the same thing applies with scones. It's the same type of taste. Yeah. So try that. Try it. And then in number 27, it's your malt vinegar.
Yeah.
But for me, I'd only have it with chips.
I only have it when I'm at Chippy.
Yeah, which then you think, well, fish and chips is 29.
Yeah.
So
I
people
don't
would
put it,
rather.
I don't put it on at all, which is weird.
So what they're saying, people would give up fish and chips, but they just drink vinegar.
Jesus.
26 is custard.
Yeah, I can take a leaf custard.
Yeah, I'm like that. I see if I have apple crumble or something like that, I like ice cream. Bit of vanilla ice cream.
Or just cream.
Or just cream. Beer.
Fucking no.
25.
Who did they ask?
25. So there's 24 things above beer.
I hope 2 of them are breathing water and food.
Yeah. I'm amazed at that, I'll be honest. And ahead of beer at 24 is Iron Brew.
Love Iron Brew.
I love Iron Brew, but you love it more than beer.
That's what I fuck.
No, exactly. Number 23, marmalade.
I do like a marmalade.
I like
Thick
marmalade.
cut.
Oh,
Bitter as out.
yeah.
Like bits of rope in it.
Yeah, absolutely the hardest
Yeah.
rind known to man.
Yeah.
No, I love marmalade. Thick, toasty toast, butter, marmalade on, cup of tea, Christ on a bike. That's all I can say. Number 22, soup. There's only one tomatoes, unless it's out of a tin. It only has to be tomato for me, because I don't think the majority of the I like mulligatawny soup though. I must admit, I like that. I like oxtail soup as well, I have to say. But
Firewater, isn't it, mulligatawny?
Firewater.
That's what it means.
Is that right? I never knew that.
Yeah, mulligatawny translates into Hindi.
Oh yeah, because tawny would be like water, wouldn't it?
It's firewater.
Yeah. Oh, very good. Yeah, I never knew that. Thanks for that.
Yeah, but heist tomato soup with cheese toasty.
Oh my god, yeah, absolutely. What I do, and I know I'm a bit funny with stuff like that, when I'm making tomato soup, I'll warm it up in the pan, and then in my bowl I'll put some grated cheese in
Oh
my
yes.
bowl.
Yeah.
Maybe some croutons on top, with the top of the soup, and then pour my soup over it, melt the cheese, a few nice big croutons on top, and anything crusty to dip in. It's gorgeous. 21 is sweets. Quite a broad statement, that.
Yeah, that's actually exceptionally broad, doesn't it?
Massively broad.
Could be anything.
Yeah. Number 20, salad cream. Yeah, I'm like that with salad cream. It's a taste I think, oh, that's nice. I remember that from being a kid. What do you have it on?
I tell you what's nice, grated cheese and salad cream butty.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah, and I like it on a bit of a salad sandwich, I get that. But I won't put it over my salad or... It's one of those funny things.
If salad cream got wiped off the face of the planet tomorrow, I won't give 2 shiny shites to be honest.
No, I'm the same. Yeah, they banned it. Wouldn't really bother me that much. And then number 19 is cake.
Again, that's a broad statement.
It is
Could
a
be
massively broad statement.
Urinal cake, chocolate cake,
Jaffa cake.
yellow cake uranium.
Yeah. So, and then number 18 is mustard. I'm surprised at that. Mustard's so high up. Because again, mustard.
What's as well things? Are we talking Yankee stuff or proper rip your tongue off English stuff?
Well, you can't, yeah, I know what you mean. I mean, I suppose we roast beef. It's nice with beef in it. Of steak with a bit of mustard is.
What's as well thing? I totally forget about it.
Yeah,
but then
you're right.
you look in fridge and you think, oh, I've got mustard.
Yeah.
And then you slather it on everything for 2 days and then put it
Yeah,
back in
you
and
do.
then forget about it again.
That's very true. Yeah, it's very true. That it is one of those overlooked things. Number 17 is Bovril. Again,
I like Bovril. Winter.
I like it, but would I miss it? I probably
Always
not.
reminds me of being a kid, Bovril.
Yeah. This is amazing. How low down this bread.
No, I can't be right.
Number 16, bread.
They probably make TV series.
Yeah.
Scouse is in it.
Yeah.
Billy Boswell.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm surprised. Number 15, again I'm surprised this is so low. Cheese. Cheese.
Who the bloody hell did I ask these questions?
Number 14, I assume they mean the drink, is squash.
Yeah, not the middle class sport.
Pastime. Which again with squash, if someone said you can never have another glass of squash ever again, I wouldn't miss it.
Oh, I don't know. We drink a lot of Vimto in our house.
Well, yeah, maybe. Yeah, Vimto's, yeah. But
Warm Vimto in winter.
yeah, that's nice. Number 13 is crumpets.
Oh, don't get me on crumpets. We're going to run out of memory card space.
Yeah.
Cheese on, but I like it with fried eggs on.
Oh no, I've never had that.
Honestly, try it, mate. Toast your crumpets, obviously. Butter them. Do a nice fried egg.
Yeah.
So it's runny. You cut into it.
Yeah.
Yolk fucking comes out and seeps right down into holes at crumpets. But because the crumpet base is practically fucking non-ferrous metal,
Yeah.
it doesn't fall out. So you get wells of oaky goodness.
Oh God, I see the logic.
And then you just,
I see the logic.
yeah, honestly.
Absolutely.
Fit as fuck, man.
It is, yeah. Well, crumpets are fucking lovely. I love crumpets with marmalade on.
Honey.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of honey. I like it in cooking, but people have it on the toast and stuff. Not for me, that.
It's nice on crumpets. What do you like on crumpets?
Number 12. This would have been higher up for me. Sausages.
That'll be well out for me.
Top 5 for me.
Yeah.
At least top 5. Number 11 is pickle. But again, broad range. That was the itinerary falling off the wall, by the way, people. But there's pickle. Yeah. Pickle.
Depends who you ask. If my missus was sat here, she'd go, "Oh God, yeah, I couldn't do it with pickle." She loves Branston pickle. But again, for me, yeah.
Pickled onions, I like pickled onions. Number 10 is cereal.
I do like cereal.
I do, but again, that's quite a broad ranging one. Number 9 is pies.
I thought that would be high.
I did. Then followed by number 8, the top 10 here. Number 8, bacon. Is number 8. Number 7 is beans. Which quite surprises me a little bit. There's higher than bacon and sausages. Beans.
Don't do beans.
No, I don't mind beans. I love beans on toast. Love it. But
Sends hemorrhoids.
number 6 is crisps. So we're getting to the sharp end of things here, people. So crisps, yeah, I'd struggle to live without crisps, I'll be honest. In one form or another.
I like crisps, don't get me wrong, but, you know, take a leave, to be honest with you.
Number 5 is biscuits.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I could live without biscuits.
No, I couldn't.
I could. If someone said you can never have another biscuit as long as you live, I could do that.
No. Somebody told me Oak Knobs were going out. I'll be fucking one-man riot in the street.
Number 4, we get to the real serious end now, is gravy. Now, I'm really surprised at that gravy's as high up as that. Because again, there's only, for me anyway, lots of people have it on lots of different stuff, but what would you have your gravy on?
Roast dinner.
Yeah.
Pine chips.
That's about it.
That's about it.
Yeah, I can't see beyond that. Chips, just chips. Maybe, but would I be asked making gravy just for me chips? Probably not.
So, this stems back to my childhood. What I always do is make extra gravy. And then when we're finished, put some gravy on a plate, piece of bread and butter, put it on the gravy, turn it over so it all soaks in, and then eat it with a knife and fork.
Oh my God! You're joking?
Nope.
Oh no, it's a bit excessive for me.
That's good, that.
Number 3, real surprise for me in the top 3 is Marmite's number 3.
I didn't think it was that popular.
I didn't. Because they market it on one or the other, don't they?
Yeah.
But, yeah, number 3. Number 2, I mean, no surprise in many respects, is chocolate.
Well, yeah.
It's always going to be high up as well. But they all crown in number 1 of the top 30 things that British people couldn't live without is tea.
Won't bother me, I hate it.
I don't hate it. I'd probably drink it in equal quantities, tea and coffee. Would I could give it up.
I used to like it. I don't like it now.
Yeah, it's funny.
It's the tannins in it, the bitter.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I don't like it.
So it's some interesting reading, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
So 30 things just got to show we're not all the same, really, because certainly those top 10, there's lots of them that were far further down on there that I would have put in the top 10 without a doubt. But that rounds up your 30 most favourite things that people couldn't give up as well. So yeah, so I think we've covered the culinary goings on for this week, haven't we?
I think that was the world's longest snack of the week.
Massive. So just feel sorry for us because we're going to edit this bastard as well. So that concludes snack of the week this week. So I think we'll march headlong into the next section, which is this. Okay, so this brings us to history of the week this week. So as always with this segment, we always look back through the years at things that are either favourite things from our childhood or events that took place that we feel are significant to us and hopefully to you as well. So first one that stuck out for me this week was this week in 1969. One of our childhood favourites was launched for the first time, was Sesame Street. Yeah, so Sesame Street. Now it's like, when you think about it, 1969, it's like 50 years.
Yeah, still going.
Mad,
well,
yeah, still going. So really good. I mean, educational, funny. Although, do you know what? I'm thinking about it. When I used to watch it when I was a kid, I don't remember learning anything.
No, I can't.
You?
No, but it's
Maybe
that
you did.
long ago.
Yeah, maybe we did.
You must
Yeah.
pick something up.
Yeah. And the obviously the characters, Cookie Monster and Oscar the Grouch. Oscar was it the Grouch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The big ball of weed that lived in the bin.
Yeah. Yeah. He's yeah. And we were saying the other week, weren't we? I'm sure he smoked. We seem to have this weird memory. It might be like a Mandela effect, isn't it? But I'm sure I have this vivid memory of him smoking. I don't know why. It might just be a weird dream I had, probably after one of these binges that we have, of him smoking. But no, fond memories of Sesame Street. Yeah. Do you?
Oh, definitely, mate. Yeah. Well, we mentioned a few episodes ago, didn't we? How much it's changed with times.
Oh yeah.
There's one of them. One of the puppets were talking to the kids about it, saying it's all right if your mum and dad are addicted to opiates and stuff like that.
That's Carly, isn't it? I
Fucking
forgot
hell,
about that. Yeah, Carly, the Muppet in foster care who had junkie parents.
Yeah, fucking hell. Well,
Yeah.
Sesame Street got a bit dark.
I know, they can't. You see, the thing is, as well, that's the problem as well. I'm not going to go into this because we will be here all night, but political correctness infiltrates everything. Whereas that would never occur to children. The only people it occurs to is the adults. Like, kids don't think about stuff like that. I never thought of what colour a Muppet was, or what, or sexual orientation, or because it didn't occur to you. Like Bert and Ernie. Bert and Ernie lived together. You know, everyone's saying, "Oh, they're obviously gay." Well, do they have to be? They're bloody Muppets. They just sleep in the same bed. Morecambe and Wise used to sleep in the same bed.
I think they're so obsessed now, aren't they? They're taking the childhood away from the kids.
Yeah, exactly. It just yeah, absolutely.
Because they're trying to batter them with too much stuff.
Yeah.
Let them be kids first.
Yeah.
We'll learn about that later.
Yeah, they don't need to do it. So yeah, fond memories of Sesame
Absolutely.
Street. Yeah,
They'll
so
go forever, I think.
yeah,
Sesame Street,
I think they will do. But God knows what it's going to like in another 50 years. I mean, I won't be here, but will I be here? I might be. Yeah, could be.
Possible. There's
Well,
that
doubtful.
chance.
Doubtfully, I won't bet on it.
Somebody will be drinking a fucking toe in a bar in
Yeah.
Canada.
Yeah, the bar in Cockle with my toe hanging over the bar on a string.
Sourdough
Yeah,
and cocktail.
I'd pay for that. Oh God. Yeah, I'll give my toe with no nail on it.
Whoa.
Yeah. So yeah, that's a good idea. Actually, I might donate my toes to alcohol research when I die. So. But yeah, so that's my snippet from history. So what have you got?
This week in 2001, so we're going back 18 years.
Oh God, don't.
The first of the Harry Potter films was released.
God, was that 18 years ago?
That was 18 years ago, yeah. The Philosopher's Stone, except in America where it was called the Sorcerer's Stone.
No.
Because apparently philosopher's too big a word for them.
It's a bit bloody different, aren't they?
They do.
Well, they don't understand what it means, do they? That's what it is.
That sounds too big a word.
Tosses.
Put PH, what's the Philosopher's Stone?
Yeah.
J.K. Rowling, I don't know how you spell it. Rowling or Rowling?
She's meant to have a few quid, you know.
She is a billionaire. She made, I think it was 2008. I might be wrong. 8 or 18, I can't remember. She made £1 billion. She was in the Forbes list of billionaires.
Wow.
But she donated 160 million quid to charities. So it dropped her back down again. But I have been to the making of Harry Potter studios, and you could spend that in fucking gift shop on £3.
Yeah, that's probably where she makes all the bastard money. I know. I mean, just because it's not me doesn't mean to say it's not obviously very successful. And I remember before the films came out, I remember there was all these not rumours, but like on the New York subway, there was adults reading it, and they'd have the back of the sleeve covered with another sleeve because it was perceived as being a kid's book, which in essence it is, but it has a dark element to it, doesn't it? A little bit.
Definitely, Allos, definitely.
Yeah. So, but yeah, all these adults were reading it, and it sort of created a bit of a storm, and then obviously the movies got made and stuff. And again, not for me, and not. I've seen a few of them, and they're well made and everything, but I can understand why. My kids worldwide love that stuff. Can be a bit of wizardry and a bit of fantasy movies and all that stuff.
I think it's the amount of content.
Oh, it's massive.
Of it.
Massive.
It's just come to me in a flash. I think Harry Potter is that generation's Star Wars.
It is.
If you know what I mean.
Yeah. Same like Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, because there's so much to get into.
Oh, it's massive.
Back stuff. So many. Instead of having 1, 2, or 3 main characters, you've got loads of them.
Yeah, and it creates. It's one of the rare gifts where the author creates effectively an entire universe.
Yeah.
It's like with Lord of the Rings, like J.R. Tolkien when he wrote Lord of the Rings, he wrote whole languages, all different races of people. And if you ever read, and it's hard, if you ever read Lord of the Rings, the actual book, there's whole passages written in Elvish. Not Elvish. Yeah. And written in Elvish. And then the whole songs, he wrote all songs sung by elves. It's just mind-boggling.
I've got a copy of Lord of the Rings, and it's the lot.
Yeah, the trilogy.
And it's like that.
Yeah.
And in front, there's a big pull-out map.
Yeah.
Like that.
Oh, it's mad.
Show you all
Middle Earth.
bits are and
yeah.
stuff like that.
Love it. Love all that shit. So, and Harry Potter deserves that standing because it is, like you said, it is as detailed, isn't it?
And it's one of the, I think, very few film franchises where the first one is actually the worst one.
Yeah, yeah. But I suppose the first one, because he was he was his youngest point.
Yeah, his acting's not as good.
Yeah, and it's naturally going to appeal to more younger children, I suppose. But yeah, I never watched some of the latter ones, some of the late ones, but they did get darker, didn't they? So I get that.
Prisoner of Azkaban's best film of them, I think. Yeah.
So yeah, so she's done all right, old J.K. Rowling. Yeah.
Flip it back another. I told you about massive shit. 11 years, because this week in 1990 is that 11 years?
It is, yeah.
Home Alone was released.
I don't like that film.
Oh man, I agree with you on many things, but that I cannot abide. I'm sorry.
Don't like it. Never liked it.
Just for the bit where he puts a spider on his face.
No, I get that. Yeah, I mean, I don't like it. I can't. It doesn't. Yeah, I know what you mean.
It's just synonymous with Christmas.
Yeah, I know.
It's not Christmas until Home Alone's on telly.
No. And yeah, Macaulay Culkin used to wind me up no end. But I know why people would love it, and I do. I'm not taking anything away from it because it's massively successful.
Yeah.
It's huge. But just never liked it.
You can't make it now though. Imagine leaving a kid alone.
Yeah.
Well, you could actually just phone him on the mobile, wouldn't you?
Yeah, you could. Yeah. Yeah, and I know you should never, because these films are designed to be fun and stuff, but as if you forget your kid. You know what I mean? You've got sat on a plane, checking your bag, and you realise you've left your kid at home. You're really happy with it, let's face it.
I was going to make a joke then, but I saw myself.
Oh.
Something about Portugal.
Yeah, no, be careful with that. but no, it's, but yeah, an iconic movie, I get that.
Even the second one weren't so bad.
Yeah.
But they made 2 more with Macaulay Culkin. They were absolute shite.
Yeah.
absolutely terrible.
Usually I stuff like that, aren't they? So. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're done.
We're done for History of the Week, mate.
Yeah.
It is done. History of the Week is done.
Excellent. So I think without further ado, we'll move on to something new.
Right, everybody, if you're a regular watcher of the show, you'll be thinking now, oh, it's time for Star of the Week.
Yeah.
It's not. Well, it must be time for Twat of the Week. It's not. We've had a little rejig. We got to 10, 11 episodes. We thought, let's freshen things up a bit. So what we're doing now, instead of Twat of the Week, we're going to go for Rant of the Week. Gives us a broader spectrum. So instead of singling out a company or a person like we're doing, we're just going to have a good old out fart, bloody out git moan about something. So this is our first ever Rant of the Week. And we're going to kick off with something that irks us both in equal measure, I think. And that is fake cars, fake badging what model they are. Does that even make sense?
Yeah, I know what you mean, yeah. Cars masquerading as things they are not.
Yeah.
Yeah. It shouldn't really bother us. It's one of those things shouldn't matter, really.
No, if you're not a car person,
no.
it won't.
No. It's equivalent of like walking around with a $4.99 jumper on and then having a Calvin Klein badge sewn on it, isn't it? Something like that, I suppose. A little bit like that.
It's like me wearing a t-shirt saying 100 metres world champion.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I know what you mean. But you do see a lot of it, you must admit.
Fucking loads of them. I was behind one the other day, and it was an old car. I think it was a what's a wire edge? 2000?
Yeah, 2001.
Yeah, 2000, 2001.
Yeah.
Focus, right? More rust on it than Titanic. The only shiny thing on it were a big fucking Decepticon badge on back, you know, from Transformers.
God.
So if you're not familiar with Transformers, where do you live? But the robot beings from outer space, and they can disguise themselves as any vehicle they want. So you're the baddest, evilest Decepticon, you come to Earth, what are you going to decide to transform yourself as? A 2001 1.6 TDI Focus is for me.
It's the obvious choice.
Isn't it just?
Yeah, it is the obvious choice today. Yeah, the thing that gets me about it is when people, they'll get obviously standard cars and just stick a performance badge on it.
Yeah.
Winds me up no end. So in the UK, a lot of BMW drivers will stick M-Power badges on the back of 316s or 320Ds and stuff like that, and it's just, I don't know what they think. Do they actually think that they fooled everybody? I don't get it.
I don't get it either, because if you're not a car person, you won't care, but you
Yeah.
also won't know what an M badge is.
No.
But if you are a car person, you know what the M badge is, and you know they're full of shit. So you're shooting yourself in the foot.
Yeah, you can't win, can you?
No.
Yeah, it's bizarre.
I actually once saw a 316, I think it was 316, the compact one.
Yeah.
The cheap one.
Yeah.
With an AMG badge on it.
Oh God.
He put a fucking AMG badge on it, which
Well,
if you don't know is a performance branch of Mercedes.
The worst one I've ever seen on that very subject was a Renault Megane. Those are one of those hardtop convertible ones from about 2007, and it had a Mercedes grille on it. Somebody had gone to the trouble and expense of putting a Mercedes grille and a bonnet badge on the front of a Renault Megane convertible.
It's all coming flooding back to me. It all come flooding.
It was
flooding back to
horrific.
me. I was at a petrol station on the outskirts of Bolton a few years ago. And if you're a car person, you'll know what I'm on about here. The Alpina B10.
Right, yeah.
It was like a souped up
Yeah.
Skunk Works BMW, fucking stupidly fast. There was the, what series was it? The Bond one that he controlled on his phone, was it a 7 Series?
It was a 7 Series,
Yeah.
It was Living Daylight. No, 1997 that one, Pierce Brosnan.
Well, there's not enough. Anyway, it was a BMW 7 Series.
Oh, what's the game?
Goldeneye.
Is it not Goldeneye?
I don't think it. No, Goldeneye had the Z3.
Alright, because I remember there was a multi-story car park.
Yeah, he was controlling on his Nokia phone, yeah.
What's that one? Anyway, we'll find it.
Yeah, we'll go with that. Anyway, it was 7 Series.
It was 7 Series, that's right.
So it wasn't a B10 anyway, because the B10 was the 3 Series. Was it 3?
Was it 5? I can't remember.
The 3 or a 5, it certainly wasn't a 7.
No.
So we got this 7 Series, this bloke at this petrol station, and he put standard BMW badge, which give it away straight away because they have their own badge and their own emblem, don't
Yeah.
they? But he put on it at the back, he'd put Alpina B10, but not in. He's not gone on eBay and bought the actual badge. He put it on the decals that you put on wheelie bins. I swear to God, he has the little letters.
Yeah.
So he had Alpine B1, and then they always like up a bit because he'd missed a bit and it stuck on.
Brilliant.
Like it would fucking float somewhere like the housing up.
Yeah, it would have had me fooled.
Oh, I tell you what.
One of the most extreme ones that had come back to me was we had once got a guy in with a Citroen C6. Now a C6 is a rare car because it's like the equivalent to a 7 Series. You don't see too many.
Oh, with a concave back window.
That's exactly right. Yeah, it's an odd looking car, but executive car. Just a weird thing because they never sold any. They were about like 50 grand and they just dropped like a stone. And a guy rolled in one and he had on the on the front of it he had a bonnet ornament.
Oh, Jesus.
And it was about that big on the front of this thing with the Citroen arrows.
What the fuck?
Like a Christmas tree stuck on the front of the bonnet.
That must have been an MOT fail.
Oh my God, you should have seen it. And I was howling, laughing. And this guy just rolled in, like this, proud as anything. Rolled into a parking space. This thing was that big. It was fucking massive. It was huge.
I was praying for a job at Citroen.
Yeah, I mean, they make decent cars, but just like, they don't make good executive cars. Never have.
No, I didn't get it though. They wanted 2 CVs.
You left it late this week.
I did leave it late this week. I know, because you were sat there thinking he's not going to do one this week. But he did.
Got away with it. I thought we got away with it, but no. God. But no, so it was, that really does stick in the memory without a doubt. So in a nutshell, just don't do it. Just drive what you drive and be happy with what you've got.
Yeah. Non-car people don't give a shit. They don't know what your badge is, but car people know that you are full of shit and you make yourself look a twat.
Yeah. So don't do it. Nope. Don't do it. So short rant, but I think
It covers all bases.
Got it out there. So I think that concludes our first rant of the week. Okay, so that brings us to the end of this week's episode. So I'm currently freezing my knackers off, and we've had it's been a good one this week. We've not really lost in any area. We've had cracking drink of the week. We've had an awesome yet surprising snack of the week, and despite the near freezing temperatures, it's been good fun, hasn't it? Yeah,
I think the drink certainly escalated it for me.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Get some of that ball, but we'll get on to these guys and find out why it is £3 a can. We need to find out, don't we?
Well, they just turned around and said, you both scored it in the 9, so piss off.
That's
pay
why.
£3.
yeah, no, I suppose that makes sense. But as mentioned at the top, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget we've got our little guy down here with our little faces on it, little emblems to click on and subscribe and get all notifications of any new content that's being dropped. And don't forget we've got all the social media platforms covered, including Instagram and Twitter, Dora and Dean Talk, and Facebook, which is
just Dora and Dean Talk.
Dora and Dean Talk. So without further ado, then we'll go get a drink and get warm, won't we?
Yeah, something warm, some bottle, something.
Freezing, absolutely. So we'll do all this again next time. So thanks for your company and take it easy.
Ta-ta.